Let's Play Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Yeah, I think I did say Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. I hope I did, because... Okay, right now we're on the new Normandy, the SSV Normandy the Normandy Mark II, SSV Normandy 2, or whatever. And right now we're going to talk to a few people. Firstly, Joker. And what thing I like about Mass Effect 2 and 3 is that you can talk to Joker a whole lot more than you can in the first game. And Joker is hilarious. Okay, Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
Reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless.
There's the downside. I like the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Go Joker.
It's not the same Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than you think.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you're such a downer.
Well, I died. I gotta be a downer. It's not fun. Don't do it.
Yes, Shepard.
Alright, now we're gonna talk to ED a little bit.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed. Some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Implies there's someone like that on every warship.
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilizations, but no.
Okay, Joker.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources.
Sorry, we already talked about that.
This ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified.
Of
Do you have a
course.
specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I have less control than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Of course. Okay, another
Let's
topic.
discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Shut up, Joker.
That's all for now.
Okay, we talked to Joker, we talked to Edie. Now we're gonna go talk to our yeoman. Funny enough, I never had a yeoman. I guess Navigator I mean, not Presley, I mean, I guess, I forgot what his name. Well, no, Presley, yeah. Navigator Presley. I guess he was our yeoman.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under your commandership.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Alright.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you may have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. It's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
For warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens, with humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Thorian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Illusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be here.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Welcome aboard.
Alright, let's see these unread messages. Got a message from Anderson. Like hearing the rumors that I'm alive. Okay. You guys want to pause that and read that, you can. Got a note from message from Lucy Man telling me to recruit Zaid Masani. We'll recruit him from Omega, but I'll explain how I'm doing things for this one. Lost contact with survey ship. Normandy crash site located. Or recon hood. Project Overlord. New gun. Kasumi Goto. Yep. See. Check out how many credits I got, guys. This is like. So I got a lot of money. A lot, and I do mean a lot. And as we progress through the game, it'll show that like show our weapons along here. Well, kind of show our weapons along here. It'll show what we got so far. Okay, let's talk to Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Illusive exclusive man walks his talk. If you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, we're going to talk to Jacob again.
Commander, can I help you with something?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. Took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? Good deeds like pissing yourself in dark pants? One feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed, like you're good at doing. But I know what I did. I'm proud of it.
Gotta say, that was very descriptive, Jacob. I take it I think you've done this. I think this happened or you've done this before.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Ready? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Okay, guys, so Jacob doesn't want to talk, so yeah. Oh. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, Jacob, like, after we do missions, we can talk to Jacob or more about him, all that good stuff. And as we progress, Kelly will let us know if we receive messages. But she's just, so sometimes it's not all, we don't really receive messages. She just says it sometimes. We're not going to go up to the captain's cabin yet. We're going to go to the crew quarters because the two things. One, we get a mission, like a little mini side mission for the crew and an old friend. These two rooms will be locked off, as well as that one at the starboard observation will be locked off. And the port observation and the life support will be locked off until we recruit more characters for the squad.
Rupert. I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
Real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Had a scoutmaster that was like that. And as you guys see right down there, that is the Ford battery, and an old friend of ours will be taking residence up there.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
That's a janitor and also the cook. Don't trust him.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands most of the time.
Yeah.
This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Yeah, don't trust anything this guy makes.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Well, he's not wrong with that, since the council doesn't want to do anything about it.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Okay, we learned everything we know about Rupert. Now let's see what his mission is.
You have everything you need.
Yeah, make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh.
I trust you, Commander.
See, and this is another character that I like when it comes to Mass Effect. Dr. Chakwas. She, like Garrus and Tali, she has been there with you since the beginning, since Mass Effect, all the way to Mass Effect 3. Like, you can choose to have her in Mass Effect 3. I always do choose to have her because, like, it would feel weird to have anybody else in this medical room, anyone else in this medical room except Chakwas.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Imagine having Dr. Chakwas as a grandparent or a mom.
You have everything you need.
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy.
Except
Only
bigger.
thing missing were my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Well, with how much money I got, I don't think because look at my credits. Look how much credits I got. I don't think I got to worry about money when it comes to that. All right, now let's talk to the resident Ice Queen that I despise with every fiber of my being.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Why are you on my ship? That's what I want to know.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions.
Yes.
Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so.
Sure you would.
What would you like to know?
Oh, Cerberus isn't as evil as it seems. Oh, how about the whole experimenting on a child, experimenting on Jack? No spoiler there. Oh, killing Admiral Kahoku, killing Alliance Marines and trying to make a super soldier, torturing Corporal Toombs to make another super soldier. Oh, experimenting with Thorian creepers and basically doing all sorts of stuff that causes the deaths of innocent civilians. Yeah, Cerberus isn't as bad as they seem. Sure.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus' long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Oh, please.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Mean protect humanity and serve as a dagger in the back.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Norbicant investment. And a secure. Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
Bullshit.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Oh, please.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
How about you get off my ship? That's what I need. Alright, down to engineering. There's only 2 people down here for now. Pretty soon we'll be putting somebody else down here. And I gotta say, the load screen is a whole lot faster than the original, especially on my old PS3. Because in my PS3, everything is slowed down because of all the stuff I got on it, like games, different apps and stuff. So everything is slowed down exponentially. Well, let's talk to my 2 favorite engineers, besides Tally.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
Okay,
What
Gabby.
can I do for you, Commander?
Okay, Gabby. Okay.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance and serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugian?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace,
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
which was bullshit. They said your warnings of greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love Indians, and Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
I like Ken. I like his. I'm sorry, guys, if I seem lost on the whole ethnicity for people. I can't tell the difference between the Irish and the Scottish. If anybody can let me know what's the difference. Besides the geographical location, but I always assumed that they were the same people. Like, you know, same culture, same mannerisms, same history, basically. So if you could tell me the difference, please let me know.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
I love you, Ken.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FPA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FPA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field lead.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. I'm sure if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for sure.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Of course I will. I like you guys. Alright. Going to the captain's cabin so I can change out of this darn Cerberus paraphernalia. Man, that was quick. My little domain of solitude. Funny enough, they gave me a fish tank. The fish tank looks a whole lot more real. Got my terminal, got my clock that I don't mess with, to be honest. Alright, let's look at this casual appearance. Hate it, hate it. Looks cool, to be honest, but no. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll keep the ON7. Okay, now that I've changed my outfit, got my leather jacket on, my M7 leather jacket, much better than that Cerberus crap. Okay, we're going down to the Combat Information Center. We are going. I'm pretty sure you guys are thinking, oh, you guys going to Omega? No, I'm not going to Omega. Going to pick up Grunt first. Yep, gonna recruit old Grunt. But first, I'll do the scanning off screen, so that way I don't bore you guys with that. Okay, let's go recruit the Warlord.
Dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
Broadcasting orders over loudspeaker. Charming.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
observation post ahead. They look tense.
I've got him! On target!
Whew, it's like riding a bike. It all comes back to you eventually. Now I gotta really explore these. These environments are not as massive as the first game, but you still got to explore thoroughly so that you don't miss any resources or anything like that.
Shit. Don't stop bleeding. I'm good. You son of a bitch.
Doesn't look that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't Berserkers. Not at range. You're Mercs or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan map.
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol? The last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed. Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There. You see? I'm helping.
Have you seen O'Keir? Does he know about all of this?
Can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
What's Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Unless she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Don't let Rex hear you say that.
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
The scare was a nice touch.
I thought so. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation, legal and otherwise.
Hostiles ahead, watch it. Here goes.
Little word of warning, guys. I like sniper rifles.
Get over here!
Hey, wrong franchise, Jacob. Mortal Kombat has seniority over you. As you can see, if you have full like got the limit to your Metagel count, if you pick up like a Metagel pack, it won't give you any more Metagel. It'll give you credits, which is what I like to go for. I like to not use my Metagel. I like to try to avoid it. Alright.
Now let's finish you off.
Ooh, you are lucky you moved. Damn it. Okay. That's it. Yeah. Come on. Gotcha. Okay, where are they at? What? Didn't I thought I hit you. Yeah. Oh, oh.
Have a nice trip.
Gotcha. All right. All right. Now, one of the worst things about the Mantis is the limit of ammunition. But if you upgrade your the sniper rifle to a certain degree, you can increase the amount of spare ammunition you have for different weapons. Oh, gotcha, headhunter. Gotcha. What the? What the? Okay, where you at?
Now let's finish you off.
Gotcha. Damn it. Gotcha. Before talking to the tank bread, let's get that. Okay, that's it.
Different. New. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... something makes me speak.
He's only a week old?
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember J'dor?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
It was taught enough to be tested, but for what?
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Okeer's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that, but it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A lab with Krogans. This another genophage cure attempt?
Cure? Cure was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
That merc said they were insane, but he seems lucid enough.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okeer expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
I have no idea. It doesn't look like he's had much success with these Krogan.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okeer.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Impressive. And dangerous.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
You could have run, or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run, and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
Gotta say, for
Don't like the look of that.
for
Stay
not so
alert.
Got some credits. For a Krogan that's not perfect, he sure as talked like he was a scholar. Wait for it.
My shield.
Turn them to ashes. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Oh, where you at? Oh, there you are. Oh, los. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Gotcha.
Kurgan charging.
Moving on its way.
Huh. Guys just don't know when to quit. Okay, I got no choice but to use that meta gel. Wait. Got some refined platinum. See, like those resources will be used for, like, you know, upgrading our gear, well, different like doing upgrading, like doing research projects and upgrading certain things. Get this door open. Okay, guys, you see the sniper rifle?
This should come in handy.
See, that lets us upgrade the damage of our all sniper rifles, which is good because, I mean, hey, not gonna say no to that.
Up front. Target down.
Ah. Oh, down low. Oh. I gotcha. 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 Give me a headshot. Come on, give me the headshot. Oh, come on, Jacob. I was trying to get a headshot, Jacob. Come on, man. Please let me get a headshot off him. All right. Pick up some ammunition. Jador, probably. Maybe. I'm thinking Jador. All right. Hack this PDA. Well, that's how you hack that, and I got 4,000 credits. If you hack these PDAs, you'll get credits, and sometimes they'll give you like research opportunities. So be sure to, you know, crack those, look for those, keep an eye out in the environment to find them. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh, the cover, Jacob. Damn it, Jacob.
Now let's finish you off.
Headshot. Gotcha.
overload. Down. I got it.
Here you are. I've watched your progress. It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
I take it you're Okeer? You don't seem particularly caged, or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased Shepard is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? All Krogan should know you. Or have you forgotten your actions on Vermeer?
I'm sure you're eager to retell the story.
Such a tale. Saren, the Spectre traitor, threatens the return of the Krogan horde by curing the genophage, undoing the gentle genocide of the Turians and Solarians. But before Saren can deliver his endless troops, in rides Shepard, securing victory through nuclear fire. I like that part. It has weight.
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider. One that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
We're here about the Collectors. We couldn't care less about your problems.
I see. Yes, Collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jedore asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the genophage on your people.
Perhaps, but I will restore the Krogan, and my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or Horde would. My legacy is perfection, with each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
What did you get from the Collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage. But my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the Collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over, like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
This looks interesting.
Got an upgrade, so make sure you don't leave without that Krogan vitality. It comes in handy. Alright, let's go kill this psychopath. I agree. Alright, for this, focus on the mechs. They are the real threat. Oh! Well, in my opinion, they are the real threat. Well. Ah, great.
Go ahead, destroy.
Well, that takes care of that.
Attention left!
Oh! Gotcha. She's down. There we go.
Damn it, what's Okeer doing back there?
The lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okeer's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
So, you know, there's nothing we can do to save Okeer. Nothing at all.
Okeer wasted his life to save this single Krogan?
Can't be worse than Okeer. And if he's tough, we need him.
A pure Krogan could pack a hell of a punch. We can always use another heavy hitter.
If he'll even help. I doubt anyone's ever asked for his opinion on anything.
Normandy, Okeer is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with them.
Now you can choose to like not activate Grunt and Cerberus will keep them, but I always choose to activate because Grunt's cool.
Man, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this shit tight. We're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. Not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
You formal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results-at-all-costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after getting sidelined. The Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus puts you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
See, I know there are people out there that are fans of Mass Effect say, "Oh, Jacob's the worst character, or he's worse. He's just terrible." See, I don't mind Jacob. He's cool, as long as you're not a female Shepard and don't romance him. So yeah.
Is it true we have a pod containing a baby Krogan down in the cargo hold?
Not a baby. It's a full-grown super soldier, ready for combat.
Please be careful if you decide to birth him. His personality is completely unknown. Anyway, how may I help?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need it.
That's it. That's it for Kelly. She'll give you a little heads up on each of your recruits, and then once you progress more, she'll let you know that there's something wrong with one of them, that they need to talk to you about some.
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moore.
Commander, can you shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. As for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. I would never say anything against Miranda. I'd expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Okay, I'm going to tell Miranda what you said about her, and I'm going to tell Jacob what you said about him.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old group? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
That's one of the things I like about Mass Effect. Like I liked about the original trilogy of Mass Effect. I see the old team trying to stay together, but without their pillar, it just doesn't work out. Not so much with Ryder. I don't see if something was to happen to Ryder, I don't see the old team, the old Pathfinder team sticking together. Sorry, I just don't see it. Alright, we're gonna go wake up Grunt. And since we got Grunt, we are going to head back to Omega. And like I said, like I said, I'm going to be doing the what's called again, the planet examine, like getting resources from planets. I'm going to do all that off screen so I don't bore you guys with all that. All right, here he is. Here's my child.
Subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He's a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okir's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject would not necessarily share them.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species. His fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs were applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Oh, shut up, Edie. I'm joking. But okay, let's get the big boy out of here. Ow, ow, ow. Krogan male.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name, mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, O'Keir couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Legacy Grunt. But Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you're worthy of your command. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for O'Keir's clan or his enemies. I do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed without a reason that's mine. One fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong plan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Offer one hand, put on the other. Why, Shepard? If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
Okay, we got Grunt. Now let's talk to the big guy.
Shepard.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Did O'Keir give you any imprints about the Collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. O'Keir spent all his time on old Hadrons. Whatever he had was used up when he made me.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on Collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatized.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
And like Rex, Grunt is a man of few, is a Krogan of few words. A Krogan male of few words. Alright, now let's get back up to the crew quarters. After that, basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to switch Miranda out of her outfit, her combat outfit, because in my opinion, like, it doesn't make sense to be wearing something like that during downtime. Alright, what is it? But first, alright, that's basically Elusive Man saying he's heard about how I released Grunt, turn him loose, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what that was about. Look at that. I don't really care for the cryo ammo, it doesn't really do anything. So yeah, I'm gonna not do that. Alright. Now let's go talk to because after this we are going to head to Omega, but I will be ending this part. I'll be ending part 2 once we get done talking to Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Alright, we already did that.
Have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the Elusive Man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
How about no? You guys did too many fucked up stuff for me to give you a second chance. Excuse my language, guys. I just don't like Cerberus, and I don't like the fact that she's defending them constantly.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know.
Well, I am the commander.
Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your
Maybe.
father.
I like to
You
know-
are who you are.
That's it. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
So we learned that Miranda is basically basically just like Grunt, the offspring of a syringe, basically. Yes, I said she's the offspring of a syringe. Okay, going up to the command deck. Go to save, and then I'm going to cut the stream off here, and since I want to get my homeboy Garrus, well, yeah, okay, spoiler alert, we're going to get Garrus next. So yeah, so just want to let me save, and then after that, going to get my homeboy next. Alright guys, that's it for part 2 of my Let's Play Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Stay tuned for part 3, will be up soon, okay? Please like, subscribe, and share, and have a great day. Also comment, and adios.